Well, good morning again, brothers and sisters of Grace Bible Chapel. We're going to continue on this morning, just finishing off the first verse, verse 28 of Matthew chapter 11. And we've already talked this morning, or we talked this week, about what Jesus is offering here, the call that goes out to come to Him. Those who are weary and who are heavy laden and are burdened, and He will give you rest. And that rest is what we're going to look at this morning. So let's just read through the verses at the end of Matthew chapter 11 again this morning. Come to me, all who labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and lowly in heart, and you will find rest for your souls. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light. And so we're just going to look this morning and just briefly talk about what Jesus offers: rest. That's probably one of the greatest needs that we have, isn't it? Is rest. Not too many people feel restful. We carry around a lot of burdens for us. That this is that Jesus calls out to those who are burdened and heavy laden. And we talked about what some of those burdens are: burdens of who we are, burdens of the cares of this world, burdens of what will my neighbor think, pride and pretense and all of that. And we carry it around with us. And Jesus says He wants to give us rest. That's what He offers. You see, we weren't created and made for this kind of life, were we? We weren't created and made to be stressed out about everything, to be worried about every little thing that happens. We weren't made to be comparing ourselves with everyone around us and seeing where we fit on the scale of social status. That's not what we were made for. And we were made to be in perfect fellowship with God and to rely and trust in His love to get our value, to know that we're looked after, that He cares for us, that what His desire for us is what's best for us, and just to trust in that and rest in that. That's actually what we were created for. And see, Jesus has come to restore all of that. And that's what He's saying here. That's what He's offering. He's the restoration of what was broken in the Garden of Eden when Adam and Eve took the fruit and disobeyed God and rebelled against God and said, I'm going to choose for myself what's right and wrong, instead of trusting in God and His ways. And Jesus has come to restore that. And the call goes out. The call goes out to you. The call goes out to me. The call goes out continually to the world. Come to Him. Come. You're weary. You're burdened. We're not to decide for ourselves what is right and wrong. That's not our position. We're never meant to do that. Never meant to carry that burden. But God is the one who decides what's right and wrong. He's saying, come to me, and I will give you rest. I will give you what you're made for. But we have to trust in Him. So next week we're going to take a look at the next verse. We're going to look at what is required from us to enter into this rest that Jesus offers. Enter back into the fellowship and relationship that we were made for with God, and what He discusses in the next few verses. So I hope this week has been an encouragement to you and a challenge to you. I know it has to me, just as I've reviewed these very, very familiar verses. Have a good weekend, and God bless.